Hello, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my soul tribe for tuning in. If you're a new viewer, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning in to see what's happening here on Ahorangi Starchild's channel. I am New Zealand based, and this is a love reading for all the singles out there. It feels good to be back. I've moved house. A lot has happened since last time I've posted. I think it was something like 9 months ago. So I'm good to go. I'm still looking for some of my decks. Everything's been packed away. I had to dig out everything. All my decks that was in storage. So I'm happy to be back reading for you guys. Please, if you like this video, please click like, hit the bell. Make sure that you hit the notification where the top little bell that looks like it's ringing to get notifications if you like my channel, so that you know when I post. Give me comments, give me feedback, connect, talk. All these little bits of activity on my channel helps me to get a bit more exposure. So I send you love and light from my heart to your heart. So, okay, we have 3 decks here, and I will list all the decks below that I'm using if you wanted to buy them for yourself. This is the Tarot De La Nuit. This is Animal Tarot Cards by Doreen. And this is the Thelema Tarot. I'll also be using my Lenormand deck, and for I'll be using my Soulmate cards by Toni, Carmine, Solerno, and also, if need be, Lovers Oracle cards. Okay, but the Lovers, it says heart-shaped fortune-telling cards. It doesn't really give a name there as a reference as to who made it. Sorry, I'm rambling a bit. Mercury is going retrograde, so it's difficult for me to focus. Mercury is in shadow at the moment, for those who follow astrology. So have a look at these decks, see which one you're drawn to, pick your deck. Remember, if the reading doesn't resonate, this is not your reading. I'll be doing more love and romance readings. There are many other types of videos that you can tune into on my channel, and these readings are timeless, so at the time when you view them, that's when they come into effect, even though I will try and give time frames for it. And talk about time, there will be timestamps below so that you can find the reading that you've chosen for yourself. You can watch all 3 of them as well, like some people do. Hello, Marcia. Hello, Tuesday. Hello, Tuesday's dad. Was it West Virginia? How's it going, West Virginia? I love you guys. You're amazing. Okay, right. And also, if you're new viewer, when you give me comments, tell me why you were drawn to my channel. What is it that you like about my channel? What is it that you feel that I can, improve on? I know I'm a little bit low tech here, in comparison with other people, but I like the simplicity of life. I like the mundane. So that is where I guess I have to stop rambling and start reading, right? So here we go. Hopefully by now you've chosen your deck, and we're going to dive into romance. Someone's in the mood for love. Otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. So this is deck number 1. Sorry, new camera angles once again. I didn't shuffle the decks too much. They've been dormant, being packed away in boxes. I've also taken time out to rest and rejuvenate. I've been through a lot in the last 7 years. But this is your love reading, so let's have a look. what is going on for you. It's going to tell me a little bit about your love situation, okay? And I'm also going to ask about your person. Who is your person, to tell us a little bit more. And also look at the Ace of Cups. Did I say someone is in the mood for love? I feel like the people who chose this deck is definitely ready for romance. Like sometimes there's some internal conflict. Am I ready? There's this yearning to be with someone, but then your defenses would kick up and it would kick in, and you would go like, no, I'm not ready, I don't know, I'm not sure, you know, if someone had to come in. But with you, it's none of that. With you, you are so ready for love. This is we're talking about love, and there it is. Doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine watching this video, if you're a male, female. If you are masculine watching this video, it means that your heart is open, you're totally connected to your heart center, you're ready to share your emotions. If you're feminine, you're ready to make yourself vulnerable and to be open to someone. She's touching her throat, so I feel like someone is ready to open and express their feelings verbally, with the throat chakra activated there. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So I feel the block when it comes to love or your situation with love could be that there's one situation that has taken your focus when it comes to maybe one relationship that is standing out above all the other relationships that you had, and you're using that one relationship as the bar. That you maybe had a lover or a boyfriend or partner, romantic person in your life in the past, I feel, that was so beautiful and it had made such a lasting impression on you that you're using that relationship or that person or the way that person made you feel as the standard of what you are looking for in your next relationship. Like this person clearly established the values that you have, that you're seeking in relationships because of this person. I feel with the Seven of Pentacles, you definitely want something stable, but you also don't want to rush into anything and just, you know, throw caution to the wind. I feel like you're still very practical, also very focused on one specific, or being specific about what it is that you want and what you're looking for in a love situation. Seven of Pentacles reversed also mean like you could be someone who has been single for quite some time and been kind of stuck in singledom for a while. We have the Three of Pentacles, so angels are working to establish, look at that window, look at that light coming in. If you've been someone who's been alone for quite some time, or even if just for a short time, but it feels like that loneliness was had such a depth to it that sometimes you feel like you were swallowed up by the loneliness. I feel so desolated, I feel so isolated. I feel that some of the viewers that chose this deck really had to almost be on the outside looking in. This is kind of, even though it says Three of Pentacles, it has a Five of Pentacle feel to it for me. And it feels very cold as well. But yet the angels are saying there's light coming in through that window, that it's like building a spiritual connection. The person coming in for you will be spiritual, will be open to things that can't be seen or can't be explained. Maybe even someone who's interested in the paranormal, or things of other realms, dimensions, metaphysics, you know, that sort of thing. And I feel like this is an indication of the type of relationship that's coming in. Once again, it's pentacles, it's stable, but it has so much room to grow. And, I definitely feel like it's guided by a higher hand. Okay, your love life. There's angels coming in, and it's guided by a higher hand. We have the sun. Yay! Sorry, new camera angles. Sun is beautiful for any kind of, you know, for any reading in tarot. This is the most benefic card in the deck. So there's a lot of illumination, warmth, fun, confidence. Your confidence is returning. If you were in a situation where you maybe didn't receive the value of what you invested of yourself in a previous relationship, where there was imbalances in relationship, and maybe it would have left you, I feel like it may have left you empty-handed in spite of all the work that you have invested in a relationship, that your confidence had suffered because in some way it felt like you didn't do enough. Maybe your person didn't validate you enough. They didn't tell you, I love you a lot. They didn't do the right thing by you often. And it made you feel like your confidence suffered a little bit. And this, you know, feminine and masculine, okay? But we're coming to the end of you're starting to see your own value. You're starting to see through life experience and spending a lot of time by yourself and reflecting upon the past. You can see all the good that you have contributed in the relationships and in the experiences that you had before, and all your romantic relationships and connections. You can see all the good that you have contributed, and there are friends around you. There are people around you who's telling you, they're bringing you new perspectives and understanding as to what a beautiful heart you have and how much you have to offer when it comes to relationships. And they might even say things like, you know, they were stupid not to see how much you love them. They, you know, your ex didn't really see your heart. You know, it's like the people around you can see your beauty and your courageous heart, because the sun is ruled by Leo. Leo is go big or go home. It's bashful. It's grand, you know, and so that I feel like there's this energy around you that's helping you to attract your person, someone who's not afraid to stand in the spotlight, someone who dresses up, goes out, and have a lot of energy to share with other people, and really, really open and warm from the heart. And that is what's attracting people to you, that beautiful energy of confidence that's been restored. We have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you that there is a situation when it comes to love that it is 95% of the time you feel you're ready, but then there's that 0.5% that feels like, I'm not ready for this. What if I get hurt again? So it's kind of like you go in and out, in and out. So if there's any delays concerning your love life, it could potentially be because you are still maybe have your defenses up a little bit, because you really don't want to waste your time and your effort on a relationship and then be left disappointed again. So let's see, we have the Magician. That's a focus on communication. That's a focus on someone actually. You are busy manifesting your relationship because you know what you want. You've learned from your past lessons. You've completed the cycle of going through relationships that didn't work, however many or few relationships those were. you are coming across as someone that's very confident. Even if you don't always feel that, even if you do have that little bit to and fro, when you go out in the public and you dress to the T, and you are being social, people don't see any of that hesitance that you are aware of. Okay, they just see the confident person who's quite happy with their own company, but with an open heart. And the Magician speaks of all kinds of possibilities. So this is someone, if you're a feminine or a masculine, this is someone with charisma. You can use conversation, the way you present yourself, intellect, sensuality. You pull out all the stops when you when you go out to mingle, to find someone. You pull out all the stops. You use everything in your arsenal to be able to attract someone to you. I don't feel like you're shy. I don't feel like you withhold yourself in any way, shape, or form. And even though you may think of yourself as someone who's quite humble and not, how do I say it, like you just being you, right? But other people see you as this bomb, this bomb of love and hotness, when you just feel like you're just dressing up and you're just doing your hair, or you're just making sure that, you know, as dudes, that you've got your own thing going, right? Because you want to look, if you look your best, you feel your best. But because your best to other people is like, wow, that's super hot. Okay, so that's what's coming in, because for you, the normal thing would equal to other people pulling out all the stops. Now, let's have a look. So you making this effort, you're just being you, you're just ready to open your heart. So I want to ask, where is the focus of your person? We're going to dig into your person. If your person is there, what is their focus on? What's happening in their life, the main focus? And then we draw some more cards. Okay, what's their main focus? I feel your person is very active. They're on the move. They're very sporty. They're most probably focusing on maybe an exercise regime. They may even be, if you're a feminine, your masculine is definitely someone who's not a couch potato. Okay, this is someone who's agile. They like to be busy. They like to have their own thing going. They're very social, very active. Okay, they expend a lot of energy on their day to day. If it's a masculine, I feel your feminine also is someone who's very active in a day-to-day schedule, likes to be busy. They may even live in the country. They may even like literally horse riding, or they may have a love for nature, to go out, walk their dog, any sort of activity that keeps them busy, I feel. And I also feel like your person may distract themselves with keeping busy. Like if they're single, they don't want to sit at home and just think about, you know, get all up in their mind. They want to channel their energy through doing something constructive, which I feel is a good thing, because your person is out and about. When they're out and about, there's a good chance of meeting your person. So tell me more about your person, please. I want to know more about your person. So we have a High Priestess. If you're a masculine, your lady is very spiritual. She could potentially be a psychic, a tarot reader, into astrology, or even just, you know, into fairies, gnomes. She may not be practicing, but she certainly may believe in these, you know, in the elemental kingdom. I also feel like she's a counselor. She's a really good listener. She has a lot of knowledge. She's very mature. People confide in her. She knows how to keep secrets. We have the sign of Pisces around her. The High Priestess to me is Pisces, but the moon is also very prominent, so there could be a Cancer energy, water energy here as well. So for if there's a masculine, if there's a feminine watching, what's your masculine like? But I also feel like with High Priestess, when it comes to masculine personality, this is, you know, a masculine who is psychic, have mediumship abilities, connected to higher realms, believe in the unseen, you know, maybe even be into paranormal investigations and that sort of stuff. And even if they're not, they're very aware of what's happening in other realms. So, tell me about the masculine, please, the masculine romantic partner. So we have the Hermit. So if you're a feminine watching, I feel like your person is very mature, like an old soul. Once again, these two cards speak. You know, it's like if it's a feminine, you know, this is kind of like the masculine to that feminine, the Hermit. Spiritual, someone who's not always outgoing, love to stay at home, want to read books, gain knowledge. People confide in them. They have a lot of knowledge about life, being streetwise. Someone who likes to spend time by themselves. Someone who likes to be awake late at night. Hermit is Virgo, so there's a little bit of earth energy coming in here as well. Why? Too many. But this one flipped over the Fool. So I feel like your person is single and ready to mingle with that Fool. Anything can happen at any time. Okay, they are out and about. Even though we have a Hermit here, Hermits don't sit in their cave all the time. They also go out. They just, people who are, you know, a little bit more reserved than other people. They can have a conversation. They can be outgoing. But in their nature, they are people who are very wise and kind of, you know, mature and keep to themselves. They play their cards close to their chest, especially with the High Priestess there. So with the Fool life and your person being out and about, I feel time for you to meet is roundabout. So the Fool to me is Uranus, ruled by Uranus, but it's Aries as well as Aquarius, a little bit of Aquarius in there, marching to the beat of your own drum. So this is not your regular High Priestess. It's not your. I feel like there's something unusual about their personality that's a little bit offbeat. Timing, as I said, is April, February, but because it's Uranus ruled, so it can happen anytime suddenly. Okay, that's what I say. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Very much the energy of deciding how you want to do. If you're going to sit at home and you're not going to go out and social, then most probably, you know, nothing will happen. Just by staying at home and watching these videos, that's not going to bring your love to you. You actually have to do something, and you have to make the decision consciously to go out and do it. Look at bottom of the deck, Four of Swords. Some of the people watching this video has just been staying at home. It's just been recovering from heartbreak, recovering from relationships that didn't serve you. But at the end of the day, it is about going out and doing something about your situation. I'm going to draw some soulmate cards. What does your soulmate have to tell you? What does your soulmate have to say? If they could tell you something right now, what do they want to tell you? Can I have a card, please? There we go. These two. So the first one. I'm so grateful for you, my love. You give so freely without condition. Life is an endless flow of blessings because of your great love. So I do feel there's great love on the cards here, and there's someone who's definitely have the ability to express their feelings through words. Try to look at things from a feeling level. What is your heart saying? If you look at life purely through logic, you will always get to a point where it seems to make no sense. True wisdom and understanding reside in the heart. And maybe this is what the Hermit wants to tell you, is that wisdom and understanding resides in the heart. That's beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give me a like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, etc., etc. I love reading for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye. Okay. How's group number 2? Group number 2. Sorry, new camera angle. Group number 2. That's your deck. Let's have a look and see what is coming in for you when it comes to love. If you've chosen this deck by Doreen Virtue, I feel you're definitely a cat person. Don't you just love the kitties? I have a cat. Her name is Kitty. She's my companion and she's very spoiled. But let's have a look what's happening with you in the way of love. I feel for some of you that you may have some obstacles in your love life, that you could be dealing with situations that is complicated, that it might be one of those situationships instead of a relationship, where people are in and out, or it's on and then it's off, or is it, isn't it? What's going on? Let's have a look. That's just for some of you chosen this deck. I just pick up on your energy. So just remember, if this reading doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. Maybe have a look at the other 2 readings that I've done. Please remember to hit that like button, hit the bell, subscribe. Okay, so the first one you get is the 3 of Autumn, 3 of Pentacles. Your most satisfying and profitable career comes to follow your passions, listening to your heart and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best filled by allowing your talents and true self to shine out in the world. So I feel like for you, being your true self in the world may be an issue, because what is crossing you is the Queen of Spring, you know. So this is what is preventing you from shining out in the world, from going out and, you know, being that confident person who has an open heart and don't have, you know, so many defenses up, or what am I looking for? Maybe your confidence. I wouldn't say having your defenses up, but maybe not as much confidence as you would have liked to have. Because the Queen of Spring is talented, brilliant, independent, and charming. So for some or other reason, and I feel like this not necessarily with love relationships, but there could have been situations in your personal life, even in your formative years when you were a child, where situations brought doubt to you about what you have to offer in this world, what you have to offer people, what you have to offer in relationships. It could be failed relationships as well that make you doubt as to what you can bring to a relationship. So I feel like for the people who chose this reading, that there's something to do with your confidence, but that you haven't given up on that. You're working every day. Like some of you may have done some shadow work. You're not the type of person to shy away from things that you know that you need to address in yourself. But I do feel like this process that you're going through to regain your own confidence and to believe that you are that talented, brilliant, independent, a charming person, that the energy is, it slows things down for you in your love life. We have the 8 of Winter. And it's, it's easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. So I feel, it has to do with a situation where you don't feel like you have a lot of love opportunities for whatever reason. Maybe you're not in a place where you meet a lot of people at this point in time. But I feel when you go out and you're being social, look at these birds, they're sitting there, they're chatting away, they're networking. They're always making so much noise when they're sitting together and chatting. So it is about getting out, getting yourself out there. Don't mess around with Tinder and cyberspace and things like that. Get social again. They're showing me the 1950s. What did they do? They had a barbecue. They invited friends around. People were talking to each other. Put your phone down. Go out and meet people face to face. Things like that. We have the Three of Summers. There's all these birds coming with. We've got all those hummingbirds. That's beautiful. It says you have an exciting reason to celebrate. And I feel like whether it's birthdays, whether it's an engagement, a wedding, anniversary of some kind, even success at work, or just getting together with your girlfriends or your best friends, go out and social. There's all these birds that say go out and social. That's where the love is waiting for you. When we are with the people that gets us out, gets us talking, gets our energy flowing, we become so much attractive, because I feel like there's this mental stimulation that's coming in to showcase your witty conversation, your ability to social and talk about a wide variety of subjects. And I feel like that's all qualities that's going to impress your person, having the ability to have a decent conversation with someone. So they have Seven of Summer. It says it's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. So you have to actually make your love life a priority. If you're not going to make the effort because you are in the driver's seat, what they're saying with this is there's not someone who's going to drop out of nowhere and suddenly you are in love. I don't see like love at first sight, going to the grocery store and bumping into each other. I literally see you making the effort to put yourself out there, go be social, be around people, go out, meet other people that you haven't met before, friends meeting friends, that sort of thing, and make it a priority to put yourself out there. We have the Nine of Summer, and it says, now is the time when your dreams come true. So this is wish fulfillment. You just have to make a little bit of effort, and your love life will just suddenly blossom. Okay, just give gratitude to God for all that you have and all that is still yet to come. And that is the solution to this feeling of, how is my circumstances going to change when I feel my life is in a rut? Okay, it's about starting to practice gratitude and know that sometimes things happen in the most mysterious ways. It's happened to me before, it's happened to you before, and it can and will happen again. Okay, so now we're going to draw some Lenormand cards, and we're going to ask about your person. So, yeah, put the phone down, go out, stop Tindering, stop those other apps, meet people in the person, meet people in person, start to have social occasions that you go to, and leave the phone at home. So let's see, what is the focus of your person? What's the focus in their life right now? Oh, 3 cards fell out. So I feel they've got work, and they have I feel like there's work, and we have the flowers here, or the bouquet. So that is to do with the gifts. Okay, it could be that they're just going through. They're dealing with people around them who's very generous. They're very hardworking, but they're also overcoming. I don't really read reversals with Lenormand, but they've overcoming, or they are dealing with heavy burdens that they're carrying at this point in time. They also may have been dealing with people who haven't been very honest with them. Okay, this is your person. Situations that they had to deal with, it can be heavy burden, could even be a passing in the family, potentially, not necessarily. They also could be going through a very spiritual phase where they've not been too social, because when you go through a spiritual phase, you kind of withdraw a little bit, and you meditate, or you just spend a lot of time by yourself. You're not necessarily in Zen mode all the time, but you do tend to seek your own counsel, so to speak. Spoken like a true hermit. So let's get another card for your person. Let's get more cards for your person. What's your person like? So they're religious, spiritual, they're hardworking, they're focusing on their career. And I also feel like they're very generous with gifts. Their love language could be giving gifts. Okay. So your person has been dealing with losses. Because it says caution will help you avoid loss of valuables, including non-material resources such as time or peace of mind. So I do feel like your person is someone who's well acquainted with maybe conflict, having to deal with difficult people, also learning how to be diplomatic. I feel like your person is a diplomat, having to deal with difficult people. They also like to do research. They like to have information and make informed decisions. Your person is, I do feel, going through, they've gone through a tough time. They understand about heartache. They understand about having to recover, from things being said. They understand that words can wound. So I feel like your person is a very intellectual, because we do have all this winter, which is swords. And then, in this section it said that if you go out, it will showcase your ability to have a decent, intelligent conversation. And I feel your person is very much someone who is intellectual, has a good understanding of, their inner world with the emotions, but also from situations that I've learned from other people. I'll draw one more card. What's your person? Tell me more about your person. So I feel your person knows how to sacrifice for what they want as well. They know that to get something, you have to give something. Unity. That's beautiful. Look at that. It says, embrace this time of deep spiritual growth. You may feel called to act as a mentor, find a new teacher, or spend time with others who are also on sacred path. And that's what I'm saying, is your person, even though they're very intellectual, they're also very spiritual, okay? Sensitive energetically. And that's beautiful, means when they're energetically sensitive, they'll also be sensitive to the heart, emotions, and understand people's, their, people's psyche and what makes them tick. I feel like your person is someone who can kind of put you in the mental spotlight and hone in, like a magnifying glass, and they want to know everything about you, not only about what makes your mind ticking, but what, all the other little aspects that makes you, that they would be very interested in you as a person and all your facets, and all the aspects of you. That's lovely. So the first card that came out for you from your person is, life is forever changing in accordance with nature's divine will. May we lovingly embrace life's changing seasons in the knowledge that all is as it should be, and that love is all there is. So I do believe that your person is very forgiving, even though they may have a past where they had to deal with betrayal, and a lot of, other situations which gave them immense knowledge about the nature, human nature. They know that through it all that love is all there is. And so they're letting you know that they're very deep. I feel like you're dealing with a person that's very deep. One more card. Okay, that's too many. Just one, please. One more card. I also feel like your person will never bore you. Like there's so many, like almost chameleon-like. The quality of your thoughts equals the quality of life you experience. Thoughts are living energies that have an enormous influence on what you attract into your life. Think love, and that is what you will attract. This is a very swords, air-like kind of card. And I feel like this is your angels telling you that it is for you to focus, make love a priority, and it will happen for you. Put yourself out there. Do what you know you have to do to create opportunities for you to meet someone, not in cyberspace. And this is, your person is encouraging you to take those steps, because I feel if your person is as spiritual as these cards are saying, that there is already a connection established in the ethereal for the two of you. So your person is definitely sending you messages in the ethereal to encourage you to put yourself out there so that the two of you can be together. So I really love this reading. Thank you so much. Please give me feedback, and I love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck. Your love is on the way. It's on the horizon for you. Okay, on to the next reading. We have deck number 3, which is our Thelema deck. And let's have a look at your love situation, shall we say? Sorry, Mercury going retrograde messes with my, look there, Knight of Cups. Romance is on the cards. And I'm just shuffling. So we have a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Is coming up with a big cup of love. He or she, okay? Because if you're a masculine viewer, it might just be you in the mood for love and you ready to go out there and look for, your love. You want to find your lady love, and you're making the effort to do it, and you're wearing your heart on your sleeve. You've got all your, pull out all the stops, nothing to hide, confident in your ability to get some romance on. You've got lots of ideas concerning romance. If you're a masculine, you think about buying flowers, buying good wine, going for walks on the beach, watching sunsets together, going to places that are beautiful, and that is, listening to good music, romantic music, having a good meal, those type of things, are tuning to the senses a bit, that's all about romance. If you're a feminine, I feel like your man is on his way. No worries. You just you hang in there. He's coming. He's got a lot of ideas. Okay, let's have a look. He's got a lot of ideas about romance. And he's open. He's got nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. He's ready to talk the talk and walk the walk. Oh, and there he is, ready to walk the walk and talk the talk, and no one does it like the King of Wands. Okay, this is, if you're a feminine, your man is coming. He will let you know, I'm interested. I'm interested. You're the one. I'm stopping right here. Let's go out. Let's go out on a date. He will take the action. He's a mature masculine person who is, he leads by example. He's very charismatic, very hot, knows how to dress, knows how to charm, knows how to, be sexy. He also knows that he's good in bed. You know, when it comes to the masculine, the King of Wands is very confident when it comes to doing his thing, when it comes to romance. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing for you, for the better, because the Wheel of Fortune comes in for you as a feminine. Now, this is your destiny. It's your destiny to have someone who can actually love you, who can truly, truly love you madly, deeply, and passionately, and be romantic at the same time. Yeah, I know this almost sounds to be good to be true, so let's see what the hold-up is. The hold-up is the fact that the Wheel of Fortune is actually crossing, so there's a little bit of a delay. It's a timing thing. If you've been waiting for him, your person to show up, and even if you're not into fire signs, this doesn't have to be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo person. This is just someone who is very outspoken when it comes to his romantic feelings, because we have the Knight of Cups there as well. This is someone who can tell you, I love you. This is a man who is confident in his ability to love, but there is a delay in the two of you meeting. It's a timing thing, but it is your destiny. It's your destiny. Oh, this has got marriage on the mind. We have the Hierophant. So we're looking, lucky number 3, lucky deck number 3. We have a man who's ready to make a commitment. Okay, I'll just put that one there because it just fell out. He's ready to make a commitment. This is someone who looks he's looking long term for the better. And I feel when your person comes in to your life, the quality of your life will increase so much. Look at this. The High Priestess, and we have the Two of Cups. Love on the cards, definitely. If there's a delay, it's a little delay, because Two of Cups is a soulmate connection. And with the High Priestess here, it's a very deep as well. We've got Pisces. We have, this is kind of very spiritual as well, because Wands is spiritual, fiery, okay? But also at the same time, if you look at the fire signs and the way spirituality, it's spirituality in action. So this isn't necessarily someone who sit and have their Zen on all the time. They're aware of, you know, that connections between two people have a deeper meaning. You know, this is not someone who skims the surface and is very shallow. And I feel like, once again with the High Priestess of Pisces in the zodiac is all about delays. It's all about things happening slowly. Happening later in life. So if you're a mature person watching, whether you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. This means if you've been single for a long time, or maybe you've had, you know, you're a mature person, you've been around the block a couple of times, that this could be the real deal. You know, this could genuinely be that connection they've been searching for your whole life, because we've got the Two of Cups. These cards are so blooming good. Ace of Swords, new beginning and truth. Success, understanding, someone who's not afraid to express their love. With that Two of Cups there, it doesn't really get any better. With Two of Cups, Hierophant, so I feel like personally this could end up in marriage with two of you. Two of Cups as well as the Hierophant here. This is a very, very, very important love connection, soulmate energy coming in. Two people speaking the same language, understand each other, you meet each other, and you just kind of like, no, bang, this is it. This is my one-stop shop. No need to look further, okay? And with, if you're a masculine watching, I feel your feminine is highly a mature feminine person who is she's quiet. She can be on the quiet side, but she has a very mature, quiet, reserved kind of side to her, which is very deep. Like, she's very chameleon-like. When I say chameleon-like, there are layers to her personality that just as soon as you think you get to know her, there's something new. Okay? Which I feel will keep, it will keep the masculine from being bored. She will keep a masculine. She has a little bit of a mystical quality to her. That's also what I want to say. And that keeps them interested, you know, that keeps a man interested. But I feel like with the Hierophant, this is marriage. plus the Ace of Swords, brand new beginning and truth. There's no illusions here. There's no BS here. There's no deception or someone saying they're something when they're not. Okay, so let's have a look. Your person, where's your person's focus? I'm doing some Lenormand to see where's the focus in their life at the moment, please. So whether you're masculine or feminine, I'm just asking, where is your person's focus in their life? What are they busy with? Where's their attention? Okay. Okay, so we have the mice and we have the stars. I feel like they're coming out of a situation where they had to battle loss of some kind, something that was eroding away at their reputation, their visibility in the world, something that was eroding away at their success in life. But they're coming out of that. They're becoming, more out in the public. They're more out in ways more connected now than they were before. I feel like they could have potentially been going through a phase where they were hermit-like with that mice there, and situations where they had to deal with maybe financial losses or losses of property or resources, that would have taken the energy away from being social and out there so that they can actually meet you. Okay? So let's have a look. Tell us more about your person. Tell us more. If it's a feminine person, tell us more about the feminine. For the masculine watching. For the masculine. If there's a feminine, this one fill it out. Okay, so good news for the masculines. Your feminine is emotionally well balanced. Okay, she is emotional, but she is in control of her emotions. She's emotionally mature. She comes across as the King of Cups. So she's still sensitive, but she has control of her feelings. She's not one of those women that'll just go off their rocker and, you don't know, is it going to be, is it going to be stable? No, she's stable, but she's got a lot of love to give. She's very mature, coming across as the King of Cups. Very much in control of her emotions. She also has a lot of love to offer. Yeah, okay, it comes from a good place. Big cup of love for you. Plus we have the dove there, dove of purity. That's beautiful. The sea monster is kind of like hiding there. You can't even really see the sea monster. So I feel like your feminine has got all her shit together. She's got her shit together. So you don't have to worry about that. She's ready to be with you. So for the feminine, tell us more about the masculine. Well, I don't know. We've got the King of Wands there. What is there more to say? I mean, the King of Wands popped up in my reading. I said, okay, let's go. Okay, so masculine, he's got his money, right? We've got the Ten of Pentacles. He will offer you long-term commitment. Plus, the Magician. Not only does he have his own money and his own legacy, he also knows how to create his own money and his own legacy. And going together with the King of Wands there, I feel like your man. Oh, look. Do you see? Can you see that? What's this? Wow. Wowee. Came out upside down. So for some of you, there may have been imbalances in relationships before, where you gave too much, your person gave too much, or they just expected too much in the way of love. Okay. And you may have been in relationships where you felt emotionally drained. But this is like the most amazing love reading out of all three of these decks. So I should have said in the introduction, being psychic, pick number 3, pick number 3. Sorry, that's just me being crazy tonight. Mercury retrograde. Blame it on the Mercury retrograde. So, this is love. This is true love. This is the type of stuff that will make other people sick and jealous. Joking. Okay, all jokes aside. It's an amazing love reading. There's not more to be said, really. There's not much more to be said. This is someone who wants to be seen with you in public. They're going to introduce you to their family. They're going to pop the question. and they want to create with you long-term stability, because you have the Ace of Swords and you have the Ace of Cups. Now, message from your person to you. Is there any messages from your person to you, your soulmate, your person? Any messages? Any messages, please? Okay. I surrender all negative beliefs that no longer serve me and replace them with loving thoughts and intentions. From this moment on, I will listen only to the voice of love. Your love is an endless source of inspiration. That's beautiful. And I feel like this is to do with the fact, and it's either you or your person, you know, who could have been in situations where you had to deal with losses, and it may have affected your belief in people. Like, you may have lost a little bit of faith in people and relationships, but there's, you know, something that happened that turned that around and say, I surrender all negative beliefs that no longer serve me. So I also feel like there's people these days, it's not just about love and getting together. I feel like there's a deeper understanding in these connections that we have these days, that it is more than just the physical. When we truly, truly go into relationships these days, we realize that there's definitely a spiritual element to relationships. It's not just about promising, you know, from now until death do us part. That there's a different element that brings a depth to our connections that's very spiritual. So thank you for watching. Please keep me updated with this. I'd really like to hear back from you when you meet your person. I love reading for you. And please tune in again when I post. Remember to hit that bell, the like and the subscribe, etc. and share. Thank you very much. Love you all. Take care. Bye.